on with you guys? Live and direct, your boy Cuddy J back like I left some. I know I haven't been on this live lately. It's been a while. Been a while. I've been busy. Let's talk about this Keefe D trial, man, that's taking place right now that started the week. You guys are not familiar with Keefe D. Keefe D is one of the guys that was in the car with the guys or somebody that killed Tupac back in the day. Back in 1996 in Vegas, when Tupac and the death row bodyguards jumped on Orlando, Southside Crip, Compton Crip. Orlando's the nephew of Keefe D. Keefe D's the uncle of Orlando. These guys came back to retaliate and killed Tupac. Keefe D was sitting in the car. Welcome back to the Kickback Network. My algorithm probably is not running like it used to due to the fact that I haven't been going live. So I'm doing like a see who's still tapping in and effing around with your boy. I've been busy. What's up, Jerry, man? Jerry FX times 1D. What's going down, man? I figured I'd give you guys a little content about the Keefe D trial that's taking place right now this week in Las Vegas. Keefe D is one of the guys that's behind the trigger of killing Tupac back in 1996 after the Mike Tyson fight. And it's crazy how it's been 30 years later. It's 30 years later and everybody is tapped in. It's a trial going on 30 years later about a death that took place 30 years ago. It seems outrageous to me. It seems like they would never get down to the nitty gritty of who killed Tupac and who killed Biggie. It seems like they always gonna keep bringing it up, and they try to, um, I guess, affiliate both murders in the same situation when the whole thing with Tupac getting killed is way different than Biggie getting killed. Now I do think Biggie getting killed has it kind of lingers off Tupac's death because Biggie was in L.A. when it happened, and if Biggie wasn't in L.A., he probably wouldn't have got killed. But Tupac got killed in Vegas. Biggie got killed in L.A. Yeah, that's what's going on this week, man. I've been watching the trial. The people that been taking the stands from Mob James uh, and Eric Wright, who was security for Death Row. Eric Wright is a formal, Eric Wright Jr. at that, is a formal Compton police officer. He took the stand. He worked for Death Row. He actually ran Death Row for a minute while Suge was in jail. So anybody tapped into the Keefe D trial, man, y'all just tapped in, man. Where the West Coast at? I know it's kind of early for some of you guys, and at the same time, I I hadn't been going live or haven't been on YouTube in a while, so you guys probably not expecting to see me go live or jump on here. from my moderators to the regular fans. I'm gonna stick on here and see how long I can go before I decide to jump off. Keefe D, in the place to be. How everybody been doing though, man? School started for the kids. The summer's almost over with, which I'm glad because I hate the heat. It's too hot out here. My birthday's almost coming up. Football season is in effect. Football back in effect. Holiday season. I definitely got to get this shutter back going. It's probably as long as I've gone without having nobody tapped in yet. We got Hayden in the building. What it do, Hayden, man? It's going down. It's been a while since I went live, man, so my page is kind of like ice cold right now. My page is kind of, this channel probably, slowed down a little bit. I probably went live in the last 3 weeks. Probably not even that. People used to be going live every night. I know I got moderators that normally check up on me. I check up on them. I haven't heard from no moderators. So I think everybody's life is kind of busy right now. We're all busy. Appreciate that donation, whoever donated. Let's tap in, man. Let's tap in. Let's tap in. Let's tap in. Get the lights up. I gotta warm back this channel up, man. I gotta get this channel back hot. Uh, like I said, it's been a while since I went live, and a lot of you guys are not expecting to see me. Understandable. Understandable. Very understandable. But we back, y'all. We here. We talking about the Keefe D Trial, y'all. Where we at? Keefe D Trial. Where we at with this? A lot of people don't get notifications when I go live anymore. Uh, I don't expect people to jump on here as quick as they used to. What's cracking with it, cuz? There we go. West Coast in the building. There we go, man. West Coast in the building, man. I'm happy to see somebody, a familiar name on here, man, because I'm not gonna lie, I ain't been tapping in lately. I've been kind of on some other shit at the moment. Uh, of course, when you meet a new lady, you meet somebody, man. You gotta get things, You gotta learn how to balance things out between you and the new lady and in life and other things that goes on in your life along with work. But the last thing I will do is let this channel go dry. So I'm back with you guys, man. And we talking about that Keefe D trial, man. Anybody tapped in or familiar about what's going on with the Keefe D trial from the Tupac murder that took place 30 years ago in Las Vegas? Yeah, they now have revived the case again with Keefe D. If you have been watching the trial, you have seen people get on that stand. Cause somebody get a DP, man. I've been missing in action. I ain't been outside, you know. Nigga, we come outside, nigga, to the park, nigga, you get a DP, nigga. You ain't been coming around. We curious about you, nigga. I like that right there, man. That's a good man. Travis, what's happening with it, man? Hey, so Trav, I know you been got tapped in a little bit with the Keefe D trial going on right now that started this week, right? Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, James. Uh, like I said, I've been talking to this new lady, man. You know, I got this lady in my life, man. We got each other attention. You know what I'm saying? And I've been, utilizing the time that I be on here. I'm not going to even lie. I've been utilizing the time that I normally be on here to, to get to know her and her get to know me. But, even she told me I need to get back to my shit. And that's why I'm back on my shit. And with all this content floating around in the YouTube streets, man, from Keefe D Trial to you got other shit going on. You had Clarissa Shields, you got Ray J and Orlando Brown little exhibition fight, all that shit. What's your take on that trial though? Yeah, man. You know what? Hey, James. I gotta keep it 100, man. I'm about to be 48 years old. It's time to go ahead and if you want to you want to have somebody to love on you, man. While you in your 50s, you better get to it right now, man. Time running out. I never want to be a guy that's in my 50s looking for love, you know what I'm saying? I got homeboys out there, man, that's in their 50s, man. They can't find love because they played around too much in their 30s and 40s. Now, I've been able to meet ladies and shit in my 40s, and, it just was kind of hard to find out which lady that I fit with. And I think I fit well with this lady right here, man. You know, we actually from the same city. We both from Shreveport. Now think about it. She used to live out here in Dallas, and when I shot it at her, I shot it at her in a form that I thought she was still living out here in Dallas. Turns out she moved back to Shreveport, which is 2 hours, 2.5 hours away from here. I still go back to Shreveport. I still got family out there, my mom and everybody. Pretty much all my family is back in Shreveport on my mom's side. She still comes out here to Dallas every now and then, and we're gonna try to make it work. Uh, but hey, James, what's your take, man, on the Keefe D trial, man? I know you out there on the West Coast. I don't know if it's the talk of the town or the talk of the coast right now with the Keefe D situation. What's your take on the whole situation? Period. The fact that it's 30 years later and they never making a trial about Tupac's murder. You ain't lying, man. And you know what? Yeah, yo. Yeah, she already told me if cause I came at her, she already told me that now push come to she said now don't come to me don't come this way if you just playing with me now because you could have left me where I'm at. She said don't come over here playing games because I could have just left her where she's at because she was minding her business and she's correct. And I told her I said I'm not playing games. I'm I came to you with some real shit. Like I meant to approach you 2 years ago, but I didn't because I thought you probably had a man, and then I didn't see you that much. Then I seen you again. I said, damn, I need to holler at her. But then I had seen her the last time I seen her. Uh, she made a comment on one of my posts on Facebook, and that's how I acknowledged who she was. I'm like, damn, that's the lady right there. And the reason why I didn't shoot it at her, cause I just lost my job, and I didn't want to, I didn't want to. I wasn't thinking about no pussy or no females at the time being, because I was trying more focused on getting back to, a job, on the paper. And no man don't need to be messing with no lady if you don't got no job, man. If you don't got no type of finance coming in, no revenue coming in, you shouldn't be dealing with no relationship. And that's why I stand on. But I think we get into that hump, man, where we like each other. We both feeling each other. So uh, I'm back here on this live though, man. Let's get back to the YouTube streets, man. What's cracking with the Keefe D trial, man? What the West Coast said. I know it's early on the West Coast. I know it's early on the West Coast. I know most of my people around my area, they probably at work. People people my age are at work around this time, uh, or they not at work, they laying in their bed, figuring they through their phone, through TikTok and all that shit like that. It's very hard to get people. It's hard to get people from the hood on YouTube, like this. Go to YouTube. Like most people be on their phone, they be on Facebook or TikTok watching a video or a clip from YouTube. And the only way they go to YouTube is when they click on that link, and it takes them to YouTube. So, you just can't. People don't grab their phone every day and go to YouTube like they go to Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or what it is, Snapchat. Only some of us, fuck with YouTube more than we fuck with Facebook. I gotta learn to not curse as much too, though. I'm trying to work on not cursing through my videos a lot because I notice my ads. I get better ads when I don't curse and do all that crazy stuff. The Keefe D trial going on right now. We got the Keefe D trial that started Monday, right? This day three right now. I think Monday you had a female that testified Monday that was in the car, one of the cars next to Suge and Tupac at the red light. That the women that yelled Tupac name, hey Tupac. She testified Monday. Mob James and Eric Wright Jr. testified yesterday. Now I think out of all the testifiers and people who took the stand, Mob James, his testimony, him him being on the stand stood out the most. Like James, uh, they trying to say he's snitching, but he really ain't, because he really trying not to say too much about what took place 30 years ago because of where he's at now in life. And even though him and Keefe D do not get along or never got along, he does not want to put Keefe D in jail. He said, hey, he's on the stand and said, hey man, y'all are asking me questions that hurt this man. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna answer nothing I don't want to. If you're not gonna let me answer the question like this or that, I'm not gonna answer it. The lawyers, they pretty much be wanting yes or no answers, right? They don't want no explanation or story behind whatever they asking you. And that's how they beat you. Mob James wasn't for that though, but it was very, very, very epic. Very epic. Epic, epic, epic. Another thing too, guys, I've lost so many. I had to get my phone broke, right? When my phone broke, I had to restore my phone, restore all my apps, and I was trying to recap all my contacts from my contact list through my iCloud, and I couldn't, so I couldn't recover all my contacts. Luckily, I got these tablets around here, these other devices that have people numbers that I need to have in there. But the thing with that, when people call me and I don't answer because I don't see no name, and I wish people would just text me and be like, hey, yo, this is such and such, man. Because I already threw it out there that I lost contacts. And if you call me or you're a person that's been calling me, I'm not going to know your number unless you text me and you got to let me know who you are. Yeah, James, my timeline, my chat, my live chat, man, I need to Ain't nobody. I haven't been on here lately, man. It's like I'm starting back from scratch. I took myself out the algorithm. I did it. It's really my fault. I've been super tired lately. Like, I've been taking naps and shit, man. Like I get up in the morning. I get up in the morning by between 8 and 9:30 every morning. I wake up around by 7, 6:30 or 7, but I lay in my bed and I doze off a little bit. I doze off a little bit, uh, and then I go back to sleep and I wake up and it's about 9 o'clock. That's a good. And James, that's a good question too because that's another topic I was going to speak on too. The game and Kendrick Lamar situation. I've been hearing little peeks about that right there. People bringing it up, but I think all of this too. I think it comes from that YG and Game versus battle they had, the blood party they had right there at the Apple place, the Apple Coliseum. 85 cut dog, custom made T-top, sitting on his tippy toes, making fees bop. I'd rather wear shell toes, fuck Reeboks. Got a 50 yak, now I'm headed to the weed spot. What it do, 85 cut, man? I'm back, man. I know I've been lacking on this shit, man. I've been chilling, I've been out of bounds. Travis already told me I'm getting DP'd. Y'all DP me right now. I ain't been on here, man, because, I'm not gonna say I've been distracted. I just think I, putting my attention towards something else. Trying to be. I'm building on this other level right now with this particular person, and I've been chilling too, though. I've been saying I'm gonna get back at it. She even told me. I got this new lady, man, that I've been, we got each other attention right now. Me and this lady, we have each other attention. Uh, we talk in the morning. We talk at night when I get out of work. We FaceTime each other when I get out of work because she's actually in Shreveport, which is 2.5 hours from here. She's from the same place I'm from. She was living in Dallas. She moved back to Shreveport because she got her house out there. So, uh, well, she's in the process of getting a house anyway. But she did say if the house situation doesn't fall through, she's gonna move back to Dallas. She's a nurse. She does radiology, so she might get back on that travel plane. You know what I'm saying? When she go back to, she was in San Diego at first, and she might end up going, that travel plane to, to California or Sacramento, where she's just traveling around, going to different spots in Cali, like from San Diego to Sacramento. Uh, but yeah, man, I got a lady I've been. She got my. He said I knew it. Yeah, I got a lady, man. She got my attention. 85. She got my attention. My the West Coast is dead as far as music. Ain't nothing booming out. I still fuck with the West Coast, James. I can't say that, man. I mostly listen to West Coast music, man. I fuck with Mozzie. I still listen to Yuck Mouth shit when he presents shit. Sibo, them guys in the Bay Area up top. I still fuck with them guys. Joe Blow. You got Ampertino, which is from Ohio, but they fuck with the West Coast. All that shit from the Bay, man. HD, Joe Blow, Jay Stalin, Mozzie from Sacramento, Bolo be dropping new shit. It's some niggas from Cali I like on the underground tip. So I like West Coast music. I ain't gonna lie. I listen to West Coast music and East Coast music more than I listen to down South music, and I'm from down South. Like West Coast music, it just slap different, man. I like that shit. The content and everything, it just sound groovy to me. East Coast shit, I love the wordplay and the lyrics and bars with the gritty sound and shit. I like that, and I like down South shit too. I'm not gonna count out down South. But I fuck with that West Coast music thing. And Mozzie go hard right now. I just don't think the West Coast salute that nigga enough. Yeah, I still think Kendrick Lamar's good. Mozzie down there on the mainstream level now. Mozzie, they fucked over the dude. What's his name? Draco the Ruler. He was on the climb with that new style of West Coast shit. But that's why I still listen to the old niggas. I still love the old niggas like the MCH. They still drop music. Cocaine, Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound, Daz, uh, Sibo, Young Mouth, E40, Be Legit, Mac Mall. The list go on, man, from the Bay to LA. I fuck with Diego niggas too, like Mitchy Slick, all the shit like that. I fuck with that West Coast shit. That West Coast sound, all that shit. From the top to the bottom. So even on the like I don't even need the mainstream shit though. I've never been a nigga that just listen to the music on the radio. I didn't like the music on the radio. The singles, some of them was good, it was cool. I'm a B side nigga, you know. I like the songs on the other side of the tape deck. So uh, yeah, I like more underground rap anyway. Like I listen to more underground rappers than mainstream rappers. I fuck with Boosie too, man. Like Boosie drops some shit down there 3 times, 4 times a year. And I give Boosie a listen every time. Like I listen to Boosie, I listen to Boosie every time he drop an album. I listen to the album one time, and one song. Now just so happened if the shit pop up in rotation, one of his songs, I listen to it. Now, I don't skip. I don't, the Boosie come on, I'm not gonna skip it. Also, I mean, it's like niggas from New York. I like underground New York shit. This mainstream New York shit. There's some niggas from Ohio that go hard. It's some niggas out of Akron. They go hard, man. You know, Ampachino, Shotty Boy, Ain't That Threezy, you know, Shay Dollar, you know, Young Bossy, you know, K Jizzle. It's a lot of niggas from that Ohio area, that Midwest Mafia shit, from Kansas City, Indiana, you know, all that Fort Wayne shit. Some niggas in Indiana, niggas, some niggas Scoot the Kid, D Wiz, Stu the Hustler, all that shit right there, man. I fuck with all that Midwest shit. See, I'm glad my ears, man. I got a take for everything, man. Like I like good sounding music and lyrics and content on the music. And I don't care where it's from. You can be from fucking goddamn Alaska. Your shit jamming, I'm riding with it. And see down here, and like in me, and like I live in Dallas, right? There's a lot of music, it's a lot of artists out here in Dallas. You got this new Dallas movement. I like them young boys. You know, I had there was a time, a season out the year where I was tapped into their music. Now that I got a little, I see what their shit's all about. Time to go to something else because I like a certain sound. There's a certain sound of rap that I like to listen to most of the time. Like I like that gritty ass shit. You know, I only happy rap is cool though. I like that real, you know, that tough, that tough struggle music. You know, and gritty shit. You know that niggas out there trying to get the dollar mix. You know what I'm saying? You know. And then I had them songs, you know, where I feel like I'm in a celebration mode when I'm listening to Jeezy, Jay Z, Rick Ross, niggas who be on that flossy shit, you know, French Montana, you know, niggas who just be on that, you know, on that flamboyant talk. But nobody ain't been tapped into the Keefe D Trial though. We keep talking music, right? But what's going on with y'all? Are y'all up to speed on the Keefe D Trial that just started this week? We not here to judge Keefe D or anybody that's on that stand. We just here to. I just want to know if you guys tapped into it yet. Have y'all seen anything? Have y'all appreciate that light? That's true too, 85. But hey, how about even though they didn't say this is what did you see what Mob James do on the stand? That's where I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to see did y'all see what Mob James did on the stand? That's what I'm trying to get at. And you watch that's the most entertaining part of the whole trial. I'm trying to get to that. I ain't really thinking about the other people's trial. Oh, I fuck with everybody you fuck with. I don't really just tap into Drake too much. I like him though. I fuck with Wayne. This Jadakiss is my boy Styles P. Shit, see the whole locks. Benny the Butcher. I like Boosie, Lil Durk, Lil Baby Cool. Of course, I love Scarface. I'm more like Young Mouth Nas, Benny Siegel, Scarface Twister, A Ball MJG, Bun B, Mob Deep, MOP, Cool G Rap, Outkast, Goody Mob. Yeah, I'm all over the place like bird shit. The Loonies, the Dog Pound. Shit, I like it all, man. I fuck with shit. Yeah, I fuck with all that shit, man. I like a lot of shit. But I'm 48 years old, so I'm glad I got the ear to appreciate and respect the new young shit and the shit before after that in my shit, my era. See, I like see me. I'm a nigga. I fucks with four eras of rap music. I like the '80s rap. I like the '90s rap. I like the early 2000s rap, and I like this rap they got going on right now. So I'm a nigga. I fucks with all like you be in the car with me or we'll be in my crib playing dominoes. You're gonna hear everything from 1987 to 2000 now. See, I'm that type of nigga. Like I'm not gonna leave you out on nothing from rap, hip hop to R&B. I might go classic soul on your ass to the '70s, the '60s and '70s, Motown, the Gap Band, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Commodores, Merle Harris, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, of course Teddy P. I'm a nigga like that, Frankie Beverly and Mays, the Spinners, the Whispers, all that shit. I go everywhere with this shit. See, that's the thing about it. That's the love of me. That's the pros of my age, my era. You know, a late '70s baby or a '70s being a '70s baby. Period. You know, some people that's born in the '70s, they still stuck back in time. They still stuck in the '90s. They still only like they only want to hear old school shit. They don't care about the new shit. I'm glad my ears was able to grow with the sound. What it do time? I said Harold Melvin in the Blue Notes. Time he came in late. I said them right before I said Teddy Pendergrass. Time, what it do, man? You missed it already. I already named them people right there. I missed the Ohio players. I ain't gonna lie though, they're my boys too. The OJ, Bloodstone, Slide, the family. The list goes on. I wish I could have named everybody, but shit, the list goes on. Me just saying those names right there puts the umbrella over everything, you know, from Norman Connor to Curtis Mayfield. You know, there's a lot of people I can't leave out. Lots of people. I'm waiting. No, hey, know what I'm waiting on? They be dropping these nice shows, right? Like they got the new show coming out called The Drop. It's a spinoff from Snowfall. Or y'all tapped into that. There's a new show coming out called The Drop. I know that's right time. Like I still go back. Like you hear those songs right there. You hear those lists of people that you just listed and the people who I named. You hear I got a super mix on my playlist and like I hit shuffle and you might hear anything from shit, all those people who you name, I name, along with this new hip hop and this old hip hop, 90s hip hop. You gonna hear all that in the mix. Okay, yeah, let's get back to this, get to this, let's switch the topic a little bit. We talking too much music shit. And we ain't said shit about Keefe D. Y'all ain't saying nothing about Keefe D. The Mob James testimony. I heard about the show. The drop. Oh yeah, man, it starts this month. I like it. I like the show because it's mostly dealing about them transitioning from the dope game to the music game. And all that is, the message with that is like how niggas went into hustling and learn how to put their dollar behind something like for the entertainment because hip hop started taking off. So the drop is like, okay, we sold these drugs in the mid 80s. Now hip hop taking effect. They put this money behind these rappers on the street to talk about this life that we lived on the streets in real life. So that's the whole thing. I'm gonna be dived into that show most definitely. I do need to go back and rewatch Snowfall because uh, just to get a, I want to refresh my mind on the Snowfall shit. No, I ain't tripping. Yeah, yeah, I need to tap back into that Snowfall. Yeah, man, I've been off this thing so long. I ain't been on here so long. Even the trolls don't come in here no more. The trolls are not even here no more. That's sad when you don't got trolls coming in my shit. Come on, YouTube, y'all wake up. Tell you what, in the meantime, Speaking of, y'all, that's her right there. I think you know. You see, I got when you see my chick, you see her together. See there, she pretty nice looking. It's my little, it's my little mate lady right there. You heard me? Well, 85, we all at, man. We all at. Who we got up in here? What time is 85 and James? Y'all ain't left about here? Y'all ain't left about here on me? Hey, 85. Here she go right here for you. You see? Something like, that's, that's the lady right there. Hey, yeah, that's the one that been taking up my time right here. She been taking up all my time. She been taking up my time. Yeah, she been taking up my time, 85. Yeah, that's the new lady right there. Mm, nah, she cool. Nah, she's a ex-military man. She retired military. She works in the hospital, man. She does radiology. She does X-rays. So she the lady that does your X-ray when you go into the hospital. She she's a good lady, man. 43 years old. Nah, she cool, man. She laid back. It ain't like that. Looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. No, matter of fact, she texted me right now. That was her just texting me right there. So, hell yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah. Now, here's the thing. know, in order to get my attention like that and my time and energy, it got to be a woman that's worth it. Y'all know me. Anybody that know me, man, know I don't tolerate or waste my time with no thing that's dusty or don't have no type of motion going or you know personality and got anything going for me at all. So I mean, when I choose to be with a lady, you know what I'm saying, you gotta understand. I don't. It's a reason why I've been single for a long time. Exactly. And that's what it's been no time. Uh, a nigga been single for so long because it seems like these women don't give you peace. Even when you think they about to give you peace, It's something that end up breaking the whole thing. I've been talking to this woman right here who I just showed you guys. Now I've been aware of her for about 2, 3 years now. We've been talking to each other every day for 2 months, whether it's FaceTime, uh, on the phone. Um, she's coming out here in a couple of weeks. Uh, I'm going out there in a couple of weeks after that. So, I mean, it ain't like this. Somebody. Like I know what direction I'm headed with this, and it's good. The weekend was had what to do with the weekend, in my opinion, bro. I believe women want to. Now, a woman ain't finna do me like that time. Now, women already know my stilo. Yeah, I know what you mean though. Like I know a couple women I there was a couple of lady friends. What was a lady? There was a woman who I was real friends with, real close friends with, and she wanted me to react as a friend, not how like I react with my homeboys on their situation, but like she thought I should be, I guess more like one of her girlfriends, but her homegirls, but also her homeboy, but not treat her like my home. I treat my homeboys. I was kind of confused with the situation. I think, did she want me to date her or what? What's going on? I'm confused. But maybe it turned out she was probably confused, and she still is. No, man, she me. I already, women already understand my. No, it ain't like that with me. And yeah, me, I just be myself and ride the wave, though. I ain't no pushover. You know what I'm saying? When women can't push me over, and try to rule me. They know it off top. I'm a cool guy. I can be nice, sweet, but no, you ain't finna, yeah, you can't put that wheel in my back and take control. Not gonna happen. The weekend, now I don't remember who you are. The weekend, who you are? Or one of yourself called out. Damn, man, I hate that shit. That's why you know how to do everything. Just in case somebody you falling short, nigga, you gotta fill in that blank. Nah, weekend, man, who you are, man? I don't remember you. Who you are? Yeah, man. Look, let me see something right quick. Nah, weekend. I don't even remember you, man. Did you change your name up like on? And then you were like heavy in the conversation and topics, you know. It, normally I remember people's name no matter how long it's been. But shit, that's only if you was kind of like tapping in, tapping in. Now I ain't read no comics, man. I ain't read no comics and shit in a long time, man. It's been a long time, man. A long time. I'm gonna tell you the last comic that I used to read. It ended up turning into a show. Y'all remember that show called The Boondocks with Riley and his brother? Y'all remember that show called The Boondocks? Before they came out with that show, Aaron Magruder came out with that show. It was a comic that he had in the back of a newspaper called what was that newspaper, man? There was a Dallas local paper called something. I forgot what it was, but anyway, it was I those newspapers. I always had those that little newspaper like when I had to catch the bus. When I first came to Dallas, and that comic was in the back of the newspaper, and I used to read those comics. Yeah, and Grandpa. But before they came out with the show on TV, it was this comic. It was part of a newspaper in the Dallas local newspaper that they gave us. I used to read it every day, man. And for years. I think by 2, 3 years I was reading that shit. Then all of a sudden they came with the fucking show on I forgot what show they had or channel they had it on, but yeah, I remember before they had the actual show, I was reading the comic. I definitely got to get back on my YouTube channel, man. This right here ain't nobody. I'm glad to see 85 and James Travis and uh, Time y'all tapping in. Um, Definitely gotta get back on here, man, because I think I got to get back into the algorithm. I haven't talked to Lisa in a while. Lisa normally texts me or talk to me through text. You know, we'll hit each other up, or she be on my Facebook page. But I haven't talked to her in a while. But she told me what was going on with her. She told me what she got going on. She has a new grandbaby that's born or that's on the way, or probably not already born, and she told me something about that. So she was in the process of preparing for that, and uh, and from what I heard, she probably won't be on here as much as she used to be because of the situation. But we'll see. I think I think I know I catch Tammy. She still tap in. Done one. She still see me around. Uh, Sunday. Hot spot. Yeah, I gotta tune my shit back up, y'all. That's all. I just gotta tune it back up. All right, though, man. Take care of that weekend. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hit that like button, though. My watch hours suck right now. Short, yo. There you go. I'm at the highlight, my boy. Boom. Damn, I ain't even realize I didn't even monetize one of my videos. I ain't out. I forgot to monetize one of my videos. That's how much I've been out of the loop of this shit, man, because they be the first thing I do. They be the first thing I do when I come on here, man. I make sure all my shit monetized. Yeah, I gotta get my watch hours back up. Gotta get my watch hours back up. Oh, that okay. Lisa just commented on that one. Yeah, that's a couple of videos I didn't monetize, man. I'm sitting here tripping like a motherfucker. And y'all notice y'all would notice also last few of my shows I was doing, I always had company over here. Somebody was over here. I'm gonna get up out of there. I'm fixing to cut that down, shut that down too. Cause yeah, I gotta get my shit back up, y'all. I'm looking at it right now. I gotta get my shit back up. I'm gonna hit my boy up though. I woke yesterday. I woke up yesterday morning, man. Yesterday morning, I woke up. Well, first of all, I didn't wake up. I was asleep yesterday morning, and I got one of my homeboys. He comes over here and crashes. Sometime because he works out here in Dallas, but he lives in Louisiana. But when he out here, if he doesn't get a room or go to some female's crib, he come over here and crashes over here. But anyway, yeah, yesterday's morning, early in the morning, he opened the door in my room at 8 o'clock in the morning just to tell me the girl upstairs want me. And I'm like, who the fuck you talking about? What girl upstairs? Because I know it's two girls upstairs, but the fact that anybody up there wants, I'm still wary. So I'm like, what? Who? So the girl upstairs. What the fuck she want? Why you won't tell this motherfucker I'm asleep? What is so crazy? What's going on where I need to get out my sleep at 8 o'clock in the morning for this girl upstairs that I don't even fuck with? I mean, I don't. I mean, she cool. I mean, but like we don't have no type of bond going. But anyway, I wake up. I said, "What's going on?" Turned out she knew her car got towed. Now she's not a somebody whose name on the lease where she can have a sticker on her car whether she's parked in a spot that's unreserved or reserved. She still can't park right there. She has to park on the visitor side, which is in the middle of the apartment complex that separates the two divisions. But anyway, I just thought it was crazy that he woke me up out of my sleep just so he can avoid taking her to the place to go pick her car up at, which I ended up not doing either. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, dude. You know I just went to sleep. You know I just got in my bed at 3. Therefore, I probably didn't fall asleep about 4. Here it is, 8 o'clock. You yelling through my door saying the chick upstairs wants me. That shit threw my whole fucking day off. Mm. Boy, that new 76er squad look tough, boy. That's a squad right there. That's a squad right there, boy. So everybody, we off this thing. What's going on? Who we got up in here, man? I'm trying to stay in here for another hour just to see if I want to at least get all my moderators. To see, I want to see. I got to give it a 2 hour span because I'm out the algorithm. So I'm gonna try to stay on here for 2 hours. I'm gonna try my best to stay on here for 2 hours. It's already been what? Let's see, about an hour and a half now. Yeah, I go in. I go to work at I go in at 3 o'clock today. That's why I'm giving you I like 85. I'm glad you asked that question, man. I love my job, man. The money. Here's the thing about my new job, right? Y'all know I'm a bartender, right? At my last job that I worked at for 5 years, which I love that place. I like it. Y'all know my schedule was from like what from 12 to 8 or 12 to 9 or whatever, 12 to 7 sometimes, 12 to 6, 12 to 5. The thing is that I work just just as less hours at my new place and make more money than I did at the place I worked at all day. The only thing is I'm not getting scheduled every day like I was at my last job. If they give me that, if they schedule me Monday through, if they schedule me 5, 6 days a week, I know I can make down to $1,500 a week easy though. It's easy. Uh, Besides picking up extra shifts. But as of right now, I'm not getting it right now because it's a slow period, of course, and then I'm a new employee. So they give me, I'm kind of like the bottom of the barrel, but they see that I'm real good at this shit. But I love my, I make money. I go with three. I run my block. Youngins look up to me. Frank Brown. Frank Brown says he runs his block, and the youngins look up to him. I mean, you know what? At least you, at least you have somebody to look up to you, man. So, with that being said, now that you have people that look up to you and they're youngins, how you need to try to like mold them to a positive path in life. You know, that way, if they look up to you, that means you need to promote positivity to them young boys and put them in down the right path. Who we at, man? Who up in here, man? I be in the, who up here? Who up in here? I just read somebody post, man. Like my timeline go crazy. I just read one of my homeboys post, right? My homeboy post this shit right here, y'all. He said, please take care of yourself. We got a lot of stupid bitches going into nursing. Oh shit. Oh shit. This shit, wow, where we at, guy? Where we at? I know. Hey, time and 85. I know y'all at work, man, and I appreciate you guys for tapping in. You know, I mean, it could be me doing it right now, or me doing this shit at 11:30 at nighttime because they have me closed sometime at my new spot. So it'd be 10 o'clock when I get off, and probably about 10:30, 10:40 when I get home. So yeah, I try to give it to y'all. I'm just gonna have to go live as much as I can, whether it's during the day or the night. I used to have a time where people just okay, he's gonna be on. But now I just got to give it to you guys however I can give it to you. And besides, it's like it's creating new followers. new moderators, because I got some new moderators too, just in case y'all don't know. And I know they probably like, what the hell this guy at? He just made me a mod, and he don't go live no more. But here I am. Like I said, I've been not distracted. I've been tapped in and been attentive to something else that's I think that's important in my life. I think it's important right now that okay, somebody had gave one of my homeboys. I've been knowing him since second grade. We hang out down there every day, and he was like, I'm getting married." He's like, he want to get married. Like I don't want to get married. I do want to have a lifetime partner though, but I don't want to get married. Uh, he was like, "Yeah, man, we getting old, man. He said you need to have somebody to be with you when you in your 50s, man. These, everybody's starting to fade away. The kids gonna be come out your life. They gonna get older. Uh, your friends are gonna be everybody you used to hang out with, whatever. Things gonna change, so you gonna need that somebody you get to enjoy every day with. Whether y'all mad at each other or whatever, you still got somebody that love you beside you. So I'm like, that's cool. I mean, when it come, it come. And I like a certain type. I like a woman that look a certain type of way, no matter what her age is. I'd like her to have a certain type of going about herself. So I mean, and it's the same thing as a woman want from a man. And when I look for women to be with, no matter what color they are or what ethnicity, whatever ethnicity is, I don't know. I don't care. I mean, as long as they beautiful, have a beautiful mind and heart and soul, and they that's what I and they got a personality as well, and understand it. That's what I go for. I've met a lady, and we've been having each other attention, not just she got my attention. We have each other attention, and she's from a whole different state. Well, she lives in a whole different state. Get my boy Damon up holler right quick. Well, a motherfucker might be broke as shit, but she can look at the poker chip. I'm gonna put him more game in the mouth for the poker chip to get the hole with the open lips and provoking hips. I never gotta tell me that lies. Type of living in the shit skies. If they hear the bum to come suck a nigga dig. I know you wanna see what a butter be like. I know you wanna try that. I got a hold fill up with a train with your lie back. Motherfucker, can you buy that? Will you ride it? On the passenger side of your hoe, try to come up on another heat. The bar never meet, but the meat. There you go, Sunday, baby. Hey, girl, I just said, y'all. I said I'm trying to stay over here long enough that where I can see my people. I ain't seen Strunday in a while. I need to see Strunday. I know she gonna pop up on here one. I know you. I know I've been gone for a minute, Sunday, and like I was just telling them, I gotta break you the news, Sunday. I gotta break you the news. Hold on, right quick. Hold on, right quick. Hold on, right quick. It'll be all right. So, Sunday, I've been a little busy. I've been a little busy, I've been got this new lady, I'm talking to. We've been talking for 2 months. We're not officially together. We ain't together yet, but we have each other attention. And we've been talking for 2 months. And I've been like, I'm not gonna say distractive. I just been utilizing the time that I normally go live on YouTube or whatever, getting to know her, her getting to know me. Also, I've been dealing with work as well, but I did that on purpose, but I know I can't fall out the algorithm. I got to get y'all to show it, even though she was even aware of that, and she was like, "I want you to start doing, keep doing back, go back to your show. I don't want to be distracted with what you got going on." And I kept telling her, I said, "No, you not. This, I can take time off, okay?" But she, so, but that was her way of saying, "Hey, get back on your show, baby. Don't let me stop what you've been doing. I'm gonna still be here." And that's what that's been. So yeah, I got a lady friend. We've been tapped in. I just showed the fellas how she look. I just showed the picture of her. I just showed she's a cool chick. She's ex-military. She does radiology. She works in the hospital. She does X-raying. So that's her career. Plus she served for 17 years in the army. So we from the same city. Uh, and all that. So yeah, that's the new wave right now. I know somebody told me, man, you ain't been posting. Somebody had told me the other day when I was at the bar. They're like, man, what's going on with you, man? You all right? You ain't been posting this shit lately, man. You been kind of quiet on Facebook because that's where that's where I be wilding out at. I'm like, you know what? I didn't even pay attention to it, but I haven't been on Facebook as much, and I wasn't even thinking about the shit. But the motherfucker had brought it to my attention that they ain't seen me on Facebook in a while posting because I'm always going in on doing something. I'm either going live or cooking, listening to music, talking shit, fucking with people, whatever. Uh, I'm on there doing something. My mom used to always hit me up. When she don't see me on Facebook that much, she always hit me up and be like, "You okay, son?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good, mama." She's like, "I ain't been seeing you on Facebook." Cause they know that's why I be showing my ass out there sometimes. So it was crazy the other day. I was at the bar, and one of my partners that be at the bar, he was like, "Say, man, you okay?" Computer and people be expecting me on Facebook. They be whether they like my post or not, they be expecting to hear from me on Facebook just as well as people expect to hear from me on YouTube. Yeah, Sunday, that what's been going on, baby. Yeah, but I got to get back on this YouTube though, man. I don't want to fall out the algorithm. As you see, I've been on here almost 2 hours, and uh, not too many people been tapping in. You had a few people here and there, a couple, 10 likes. You know, no trolls have been on here. A troll haven't tapped in on here yet. And and I tell people, 75% of your reaction and your views and your comments, come from trolls. So it's like the other 25% of the people who fuck with you and people who are just lurking in. But 75% of the views and the chatting come from the trolls. It hasn't been a troll on here all day. It's always nice to not have trolls, but it's also nice to have trolls. I mean, it's nice to have trolls when ain't shit going on here because we can liven up the live a little bit more. Cause trolls bring more people in. Or if we don't have no trolls in here and we got a lot of more people chatting and talking, that's cool. but it's no we got to build here. So most of the time, let's keep it 100 now. Most of the time, this live be building off the trolls. Like what I be talking about and half of you got to listen to, we don't even talk about it as much because we end up getting on the shit, or I end up getting on the shit with the trolls. I still keep the topic going though, but nobody don't want to talk about it. Like right now, the Keefe D Trial. That's the title of the show. That's the thumbnail. I kept on bringing up the Keefe D Trial. Only one person said something back to me about Keefe D. The trial is going on. Nobody else said anything. Everybody else been bringing up music, this, that, and the other. But the whole topic is the Keefe D trial. And that's for algorithm purposes. Like, let's keep the algorithm tight. Let's get them lights up, though, man. Let's get them lights up. No, I'm not. I'm not in love. Hey, I'm not. There's one thing we gonna get straight. I like her. Uh, do I like her a lot? Yeah, I like her a lot. So I like what I see right now a lot. Do I love her? No, we don't love each other. We ain't at that point yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't at that point yet. You know. I I I love where her mind is at. You know what I'm saying? I love the way she looks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like her though. She say I'm in love. Ah, hell no, not yet. I'll let y'all know when I am, but I'm definitely not in love right now. She cool people though. I will say that. You know, everybody ain't perfect. Ha! She didn't think Ella was in the room. I'm gonna let you call that shit then, whatever you say. I know what it is. But yeah, that's what been keeping me away. You know, I mean, she even called me out on it. Don't you? You need to get back to your show. Yeah, he been like, I don't know how. I think I probably went live probably about 3 days, and probably about like it been a while. I definitely haven't been consistent like I was. Definitely ain't been that. Ghetto dreams, diamond rings, money, old clothes, all I'd ever know. Yeah, man. Stanley, how you been doing though? We see our first troll to get clapped today. Where you at? I missed the troll. Did the troll pop up in here? I missed him. I'm good. I'm good. I'm Been through it. I go in at 3 today. I'm only working happy hour though. I work from, it says from 3 to 6:30 or whenever time happy hour is. I think happy hour in there. I think it's 3 to, I don't know. But I mean, I work happy hour. Then if it slows down, they phase me out. And if it's still busy, I stay in. And like a guy like me that like the money, I'm gonna stay in. So I go to work at 3 today, and I'm off tomorrow and Friday, which I got to take my son to football practice tomorrow. Um, he practice. I like this new deal now. They got the indoor. Most of the schools out here in Dallas, y'all know, they making indoor stadiums now because the heat is so hot in Texas. When football season starts, when training day starts, it's so hot down here where they're making indoor football facilities for these high schools out here. But anyway, my son got practice tomorrow, and he's going to practice at a indoor facility tomorrow, and I'm taking him. Hey, see that now, Sunday. Thank you. Hold up, right quick. I'm glad you said that. That's what the topic about, sweetie. I'm glad you said that, Sunday. That's what we talking about, the Keefe D trial. Hold up, right quick. See right here. But yeah, yes, I've been. That's what we talking about, Sunday. The Keefe D trial. The people who tested, who's taking the stand. The one chick who was on there Monday, the light skinned chick who was one of the girls sitting in the car next to Tupac and Suge at the red called Tupac name. She testified Monday. Yesterday you had Eric Wright Jr. and Mob James testify. Now the most outstanding uh, testimony was from Mob James. And like right now, he's the most talked about thing right now going on YouTube because everybody is doing a video in a reaction of Rob James's uh, testimony. He was trying his best. He was doing it. Now, Mob James is from Mob Pyru, who are enemies to Southside Company Crips, which is Keefe D. And they grew up not liking each other. And uh, where they grew up, well, once upon a time they probably were cool that kids, but they choose different gangs. But even though they from different gangs and didn't like each other, Mob James was doing his best, trying so hard not to hurt Keefe D or put him in jail. And he kept pressing it out to the lawyer. And the lawyer was trying his best to try to get so much out of Mob James with so little words. But Mob James didn't want to answer certain shit because we wasn't able to explain the situation like he's supposed to. Instead of giving you a yes or no answer, he's not gonna say anything. That shit was crazy, Sunday. I'm gonna get back on it. You know, when I get off my live, I'm gonna get back on it because I was checking out a little bit of it, as you see right now. I got it right now on that day. I got the day one right there. The second, matter of fact, she was the second witness. Like she's the second witness to testify. So I didn't even see the person testify first. I just seen her, Eric Wright Jr., and Mob James McDonald. Which I've been tapped into Eric Wright and Mob James for the last probably 10 years because they've been on YouTube and been doing interviews on Vlad and all these other YouTube channels over the kind of like rehashing all that shit that took place back in the death row days. Yeah, appreciate them lights, man. They make them lights go up, though, man. Appreciate them lights, guys. They get them lights up. The content don't stop, y'all. David, what's up, man? Appreciate you for tapping in, David, man. Hope everything good with you too, sir. We just talking about just to bring you up to speed on what the topic is, whether you know it or not. We talking about the Keefe D trial from the Tupac murder that took place back in 1996 in Las Vegas. They just started the trial back in this, what, Monday. As you see in the background, I got one of the second witness to testify on the trial. It's been a while. It's been a wild trial, man. And this is day 3 today. And day 2, I think, was real crazy. And no telling who they gonna bring up there next. Are they gonna bring Suge Knight? Are they gonna get Suge Knight out of jail for him to take the stand? That's a question right there we gotta have. We had to take a break and smoke you one. Well, as you see, I really haven't. As you see, I haven't really been on here lately. I really haven't been on here lately. I've been, I've been really putting myself out the algorithm not being on here. But I've been tending to some shit, that I'm looking forward to in life. So I wasn't distracted, but just so I won't be distracted and it become a habit, I had to get back on here. Now I did take a week off because my phone fucked up. I had to get a new phone. I had to get my phone fixed. So I wasn't doing it like I'm not on. I normally do it on here, but I'm on my tablet. And you see the difference in the art, the difference in the difference in the how it looks. Damn, I be tripping, good. But yeah, that was the reason why I wasn't going live. And then all of a sudden, um, I've been talking to this young lady, man, night, this lady, and we've been getting acquainted. So that's been the other part of it. But even her, she was like, "Hey, don't you need to get back to your show? Don't let this be a distraction. We still gonna talk. I'm not going nowhere," type of shit. So yeah, so I had to get back in motion, man. Yeah, yeah, they should have did this shit a long time ago. But I'm gonna tell you this right here, Strundy. I just said the same thing. Like they wait, it's crazy that it's 30 years later, and they decided to rehash this trial. I mean, this case. But the only reason why is because the shit just started opening up a few years ago when Keefe D started running his mouth too much on Vlad TV. And then he came out with that book. when he did all that talking on Vlad TV and on all those other YouTube channels, whoever interviewed him, and then came with that book, yeah, the feds had looked back into that. He gave him information. He went to jail. What he been in there? What 2 years? I guess I don't know. Probably a year. Am I mistaken? I don't know. But the fact that he's willing to just tell the real truth now, there's a trial going on. He want to take it to trial, and they know it's a. I feel like they still not gonna get down to conclusions, you know. But I think what happened though is gonna seal the deal on the whole trial is bringing Suge Knight to the stand. They're gonna have to transport Suge Knight to wherever they having their trial at. They're gonna have to bring Suge Knight to the stage. That's gonna seal the deal on everything, and that's what they want. Exactly, Sean. They didn't figure it out 30 years ago. What makes y'all think they're gonna figure it out now? Right now, I think it's a bunch of motherfuckers just trying to get out of jail. There's somebody, it's a motherfucker that's trying to get out of jail, and they willing to just go ahead and put a point on somebody so they can get out of jail. No telling what type of deals have been made to Keefe D or Suge Knight or whoever. It's gonna be somebody going to jail, and it's gonna be somebody getting out of jail. That's why I think all this shit behind. Shout out to Sunday, man. Lil Luke. The only one that caught attraction to the whole topic of the show, reason why I did this show. I wish you would have tapped in earlier though, because it would have made the algorithm a lot better. Shout out to Sunday, man. She gonna always be Sunday to me, even though she Lil Luke. Yeah, man. And I'm gonna tap back. Like I said, I'm gonna tap back in. I said around. I'm probably gonna end this shit around about 12:30, cause I'm getting hungry. I want to eat me some food. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna tap back into the trial, man, because I wanna get back to this. Hey, Shuddy, I wanna come back and talk. I wanna talk about this shit some more, and I wanna do a little series like I did with the Carmelo Anthony deal and the Nolan Wells. Also, I wanna come with some shit. Cause I feel like it's more people got some more content with this topic. They just not on here right now because the time we go on, the time I went real early, and then on top of that, I ain't been on here, so nobody's not expecting me to be on here. Yeah, man. I don't. I'm probably gonna. I know I said this shit the other night when I went live early. The other day. Um, I'm probably gonna go live again tonight, based off whatever I got throughout the trial today. But yeah, I definitely gonna tap back. I need to get back on my shit. I don't like this tablet. I don't like the tablet because the picture quality is not good. So I don't like the tablet because the picture quality is not good. All right, there, David, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, my brother. Hold it down, man. Catch you on the rebound. Yeah. Hold on, let me do some shit right. Sunday, that's what's happening with you, lady. Salute to Sunday, man. You see how she be, the Sunday's on point. Sunday, okay, you still haven't sent me a Facebook request. Sunday. You so funny. Yeah, yeah, man. I know. I know one day I'm gonna get a. Oh, damn, she finally sent me a request. you told me why you're not doing it, but it's cool. I just be fucking with you. I wanted to my neighbor get her car back though. My neighbor got her car towed uh, that night before last, and yeah, my homeboy gonna wake me up early in the morning, man. 'Cause he been crashing in my crib. He gonna wake me up at there a little bit before 8, talking about oh, the girl upstairs want you. I'm like, man, hell shit, for what? I'm sleeping good, man. You got me out my damn sleep. I'm discombobulated, man. I'm startled. And he wants me to, she to my, man, he didn't want to deal with it. I guess she probably asked him, can you take me to the, this, that, the other? And she probably like, what, is Cuddy there? And he sleep. But can you wake him up? And he gonna come wake me up. Hell nah, he can't wake me up, motherfucker. Shit, nah, you don't know what time I went to sleep the night before last. Somebody, wait, can you? I know that what it was. Can you go wake him up? She really insisted on him to wake. I'm like, man, look, come on. He knew I went to sleep late last night. Like he knew I went to sleep the night before. He knew I left this recliner and went to my bed around about 2:30 or 3 o'clock that night. Therefore, I probably didn't go to sleep till about 4 o'clock. So if you gonna wake me up at 8 o'clock because the chick thinks she finna have me take her to go get her car from getting towed, which I told her. I told her for the fact because she's not even a resident over here. She's just living with her friend, my neighbor, who moved her in so she can help her out with her kid or whatever. But when she moved over here, I told her, don't park over there. Park right here, park right there. Cause you don't, and I said to be honest, you don't got no sticker on your car. You might need to park in the middle of the what you call that the parking place over here in the middle of the apartments. And but she didn't. She called herself with a park. She getting too comfortable, like she can park anywhere, and they got her. thing is, it was a brand new. She just bought the car. It was a brand new Honda. She just bought it. She had a Camry. I guess she traded her Camry in and got a brand new Honda. That bitch was a blue Honda. Had that bitch bang back off shit. Knowing where I would park at. But yeah, that shit crazy. nah, she still she still lives up there. I mean, like the girl that my neighbor is a young lady who works who stays up there. She has a little son. But I think the sons go back and forth from her and her mom or the dad. I don't know. She worked late nights, if you understand what I mean. So she has a friend moved in with her to help her watch her son because she comes home late at night and the girl that watches the son get up in the morning, go to work at her 9 to 5 or whatever, whatever, whatever. I don't know. So she moved in to help her out, probably with bills and with the kids. Just so happened, she should have just said something to the office. People said, hey, I got my friend. She's coming over here to move in with me because she want to help me out with my kid, my whatever. Can I add her to the lease? That way she can get a sticker put on her car. That way they can't tow her car. And she can park. Then she can park right there. But she didn't do that. She didn't do that. She didn't like I got like my homeboy. He been crazy. Like I said, my homeboy. He works out here, but he lives in Louisiana. So when he comes out here every now and then, he crashes in my crib for about a year and a half. That's what he been doing. Crashes in my crib, but he don't have a sticker either, and they don't ever take it. Reason why they took her car, I still want to know. I'm gonna ask her. I see her. I haven't seen her since then. Uh, I just, I just did. It bothered me to get that. I think my homeboy, the way he opened the door, and the way he up to tell me, I think this bothered me more than the fact her had her shit told and asking me to take her shit get told. I think he's the reason why I probably said, nah, I'm not taking it. And I know he knew I was aggravated behind that shit too. Don't wake me up, man, behind no shit like that. Tell her I'm asleep. That nigga Jerry, he ain't, just tell him no. I told him last night, I said, man, anybody, don't do that shit, man. You know, first of all, I'm staying up late anyway because I'm doing my show, or I might have to let that nigga in when I don't know when he coming over here, so I'm staying up late because of that. But I don't, once I get in my bed, nigga, I don't hear that front door get knocked down. I don't care. You have to beat on that door, maybe, or my window, for me to know that you outside. And don't do that. Don't do that either. You ain't lying, Strandy. You motherfucking right, Strandy. Hey, Lisa, there go my big sister. I miss ya. What's going on? What's the word? Now, Lisa even probably knows from afar that my motion, because Lisa probably doesn't see me on Facebook that much no more. Just as much she doesn't see me on here no more. So I've been a little tied up, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, we miss you. You taking care of your grandson? Mwah. What's up, lady? Yeah, I know what you meant. But yeah, good to see you, lady. Yeah, yeah, my bad, y'all. It's good to see Lisa, man, on here. Hell yeah. That was good to see her over here to let her know that I'm still popping. You know, I ain't no stopping. So Lisa, I gotta, I'm gonna sing you some shit, Lisa. The most, the, I'm gonna tell you. See now, I knew the trial started Monday, right? I'm watching day one right now because I missed it. But day two was crazy, which was yesterday. Day two got my attention more than anything. I wasn't gonna even watch the trial. But yesterday, people who took the stand made me. I said, you know what? I gotta check this shit out because I don't know who they bringing on next. I won't be surprised if Suge Knight comes on there. I won't be surprised if they ain't Suge Knight to the trial to go ahead and put the seal on this shit because that's who it's gonna be. And yeah, like right now, I'm watching the chick that was in the car that said, "Hey, Tupac." That made everybody look and know that Tupac was in that car with Suge. That's how they knew that was Tupac in that car. So they was in the car next to Tupac and Suge. So I'm watching that. I'm about to tap in and see what she talking about. I watched the Mob James on shit, and I watched Eric Wright. But Lisa, I've been tapped in. I got this lady that me and this lady, we getting to know and like each other. You know, I got a lady that me and her like each other a lot. So I've been kind of like out of the box. I kind of been out of the box lately, as you saying. I got this lady who I've been having my eye on for like 2 years. You know, but I never said nothing to her, and I finally just like it shot my and we've been talking for 2 months, FaceTime, whatever. So I utilized the time to bond with her until she said, "Hey, you got a YouTube channel you got to get back to." No, I ain't in love, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. I got somebody that I like a lot. I mean, she likes me a lot, but we ain't in love yet. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even there yet. We ain't did nothing to be in love. Like I love her mind, I love the way she look. So yeah, here she go right here. Yeah, so yeah. And she does radio. She's an X-rayer. She works in a hospital. She's in a radiology. Ex-military, you know. Yeah. Look at Shirley and Lisa. No, I ain't like that though, for real. But yeah, but nah, she's a ex-military. She does the radiology and shit, your X-ray and all that shit. 17 years in the military. So yeah, we got each other attention. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Appreciate you ladies, by the way. Yep. Know what's crazy though? I got my nickname for her though. My nickname for her is Shortcake. Cause she's like 5'2" or some shit like that. Yeah, she said she's 5'2", which she might be lying. She might be like 5 feet 1. That's right. She got a little bulldog in her though, because I think that's the Napoleon syndrome. got a little bulldog from, you know. She is an ex-military women, you know. They been through it, you know. They been over there in that desert. Like when I say ex-military, I mean like women my age and older that was over there in that war. They seen some shit. They had to deal with shit. So they mind be you gotta you know. I dated ex-military. 3 years we lived together. I know how they are. So they just another go around. Hell yeah, at least I'm excited, man. I ain't really been talking my shit on Facebook yet, like you normally see me do. But I did make a 40. I posted a couple 49er shit. That shit right there about the. I love football season, man. I'm tired of this. Hey, I'm tired of this hot ass weather in Dallas. I ain't got a CC out there. I'm tired of that hot ass shit. It been 10 something, 105, 102, 108, 107, 106 in Park, 101. Man, it been all that shit. Hold up right quick. Hello? 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 What you want to talk about, man? What you want? You called my phone for what now? Say it again. Man, what's my name? You got the wrong number. Nah, my name ain't no Arthur J. Bryan, man. Now, Arthur J. Bryan, look, Arthur J. Bryan used to have his phone number. I guess I've been getting a lot of texts and calls for about a year or so. But Arthur J. Bryan don't have his number no more. I think Cuz passed away, if I'm not mistaken. Cuz passed away. He passed away. My name is something else. My name is not Arthur, man. Yeah. Sorry about that, though, man. Yeah, y'all can just erase this number off y'all list. It's all good. All right, take care. Arthur J. Brown, what the fuck they talking about, cuz? Oh, yeah, well, like I said, I'm glad the motherfucking sun fixed to go a fucking way. I don't like the heat out there. It's hot out there. I don't like it. Uh, yeah, then my birthday coming up. My birthday coming up. Like I said, most of my clothes are for the winter time. I don't wear this shit for the summer. Hell yeah. It's good to see my moderators, man. You know what? Ain't no trolls been up in here today. Ain't too many new faces though, but I'm happy to see my trolls, not my trolls, my moderators. I'm happy to see my moderators at the end of the day. If I ain't got no other action, I got my moderators. Probably about 4 people tapped in today that are not moderators. But I told y'all, 75% of the views in the chat come from trolls. Straight up. Let's get the likes up, y'all. We trying to touch 20 likes. 20 likes will be good for a return. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here. I'll take 20 likes. Yeah, I seen that though, Lisa. So what policy? Hey, so you say I see. I got a email or a notification saying something about YouTube changed their policies. Break that down to me, Lisa. What's going on with YouTube policies? I looked at it. Yeah. Go check this stuff. I'll be right back, guys.
How you doing, bro? I ain't
Everything good, you got?
Yeah,
Y'all about to go to Lundy's? Well,
maybe tonight.
you tired though, man.
I am fucking tired, bro. This is my only off day this week.
Yes, I gotta go with I gotta go 3 o'clock here, so shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm off tomorrow the Friday, so I may not catch y'all up there.
Nah, bro. Sounds good.
Hold it down, boy.
These are.
What's cracking like it's smacking and jacking? I'm back, y'all. It takes double the watch time to get monetized. So that's like that. Hold up. So that's for people who. That's for. Hold up, Lisa. So is that for people who are trying to get monetized, or is that for us that's already monetized as well? Like for example, like I'm already monetized. Does that affect my? Okay, all right. So I'm already monetized. I don't know if you monetized already or not, but I'm already monetized, so that doesn't affect my what I got going, right? 'Cause I do know I need to get back on here, but I do not want to get behind on time on what's going on with YouTube. Okay, all right. And I know I told you guys I was gonna stop at 12:30, but since Lisa's on here, man, I haven't talked to her and seen her in so long. I'm gonna ride out to 1 o'clock. I gotta be to work at 3, but yeah, I'm gonna ride out to 1 o'clock. So we gonna hang out and kick it. It's gonna be a short day for me at work anyway. Uh, I'm probably only gonna be there for happy hour, and they're gonna let me go, and then I'm gonna come back home. Patrick doesn't want. I'm gonna tell you, Lisa. Patrick, I've been telling Patrick to go live. I don't know how many subscribers he got now. I really haven't been tapped into his channel, but he doesn't want to go live because he doesn't know how to keep content going. He wants to play music in the background. Now, if Patrick goes live, I I told Patrick, I said, just if you use the cook while you going live, at least you can have some content going. But Patrick wants to listen to music and go live on YouTube, but you can't do that. I've been telling Patrick that for a year. Say, man, you can't play music in the background. I know you want to go live on YouTube like you go live on Facebook, but he doesn't want to go live because he doesn't know how to keep content going. He's not that type of person. At least now if he's cooking, he'll be good. But he doesn't think he do. Now it isn't what I think. It's what he doesn't think. He doesn't think he has enough content to give the people. What he need to do. So he feel like he have music playing in the background that'll help him get through the content part. But I say that, hey man, won't you just cook doing your shit? Whenever you're cooking, just go hit the live button. That'll give you something to talk about. But I don't know what it is. Even with that, but even with that, he doesn't know how to. Here's the. I don't know. I don't know why he doesn't want to go live. I pressed his ass about 4 or 5 months with it. He said you said something to him about it a while ago, and he told me he was like, oh, I guess you. I think you told me. He said, "Fuck it, I don't want to go. I don't care about going live." He like doing them little shorts. He like doing that because he don't got the. He don't have to say that much. That's why he do the shorts. He doesn't have enough information to do a 30-minute segment or a 2 hour live or a 1 hour live. He doesn't have enough information, or even just can talk about whatever. Or just know how he doesn't. Well, it's not that he doesn't have it. He needs to learn how to do it. Utilize whatever sources he have. He needs to learn how to utilize them and put them all in one bundle and talk to the world. He doesn't know how to do that. I tell people all the time, the only way you're gonna get watch hours if you go live. You do have to do some pre-recorded videos because people tend to pre-record the videos. They'll at least give you about 15 minutes of your shit. But if you do a full hour and a half pre-recorded show and clip that bitch up, you can win that way too. But he needs to do some lives. Along with the shorts he be doing, if he convert them, if he start doing some lives, and he see he has an audience, yeah, he'll get somewhere. He'll love it. Yeah, I said we was gonna get to 20 likes. Yeah, we back at it. I just got to get my algorithm back up though, y'all. Straight up. I had check this out, y'all. I went to work. I went to work yesterday, right? Without having lunch before I went to work at 4 o'clock. But I had breakfast, right? But I ain't had lunch. I gotta. So now when you work in a restaurant, man, you see food go out all day, man. You see all these nice ass plates. That shit make you hungry, even if you just ate. But imagine not having nothing to eat since breakfast at 8 o'clock that morning. Imagine not having nothing to eat since then, and all you did was sleep before you went to work, and then you at work, you getting hungry like a motherfucker. So you seeing all this food go out as time go by, you're like, damn, I'm hungry. And I'm closing right, so I can't order no food to go home because by the time I get out, the kitchen is closed. I also don't want to order food before they close it because I don't want to go bad. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Burger King. I haven't had Burger King in so long. I don't know how long it's been. Probably about 15 years. Who knows? I wanted some onion rings and a double cheeseburger or a Whopper. They were closed when I pulled up. So my next option was Target was still open. I know people don't like going to Target, but I also didn't want to go drive to Walmart, which was 5 minutes down the street that way, when it's Target right here. And plus my apartment is right there also, so why should I pass my apartment up to go come back? I didn't want to do all that, so I went to Target. I got some wings and shit. I fried some wings and some rice and gravy and green beans. And I ate that shit down there last night at 12:30. And now I'm going to eat some more of that shit before I go to work. And the moral of the story is that I would never go back to work without eating again because I wasn't feeling good. It wasn't a good feeling. I got it on the oven. It's warm. I got the rice and gravy over there. I got the green beans, and I got the chicken in the oven. I got the chicken. I put my chicken in the oven. That way it can be crispy. Opposed to putting it in the microwave and make it soggy. I don't want soggy fried chicken. I want my chicken to stay crispy, so I heat it up in the oven. That's how that shit go. At least they say sometimes people get to eat. Yeah, like I said, man, I go to work. They got me scheduled from. I know this most happy hour. I know this most happy hour with the ones that been working there. Most of the happy hour bartenders that come up in there, when they work happy hour, they uh they ready right at 6:30 or whenever they shit have hour. They ready to go. With me though, it'd be different. If it's volume, I still want to be part of the problem. So like, and I think that's the difference between me and these. I'm like, I'm a seasoned person. I'm a seasoned bartender. Like I've been doing this shit for like 25 years plus. So I know that I know how to make money doing this shit. But I'm also not gonna run away from it either. And that happy hour money be like, to be honest to me, that happy hour money be a little petty pat to me. It don't be like it's small prices and smaller tips. I wanna I wanna get that tab that don't have nothing to do with happy hour. You got your drink gotta take the drink you put in the bag gonna cost $16 or the glass of wine you drink gonna cost $13. Hey, and the entree you're gonna order is gonna be this. The appetizer you order is gonna be this. I like that dollar. But I missed a whole conversation. Lisa, you don't worry about losing no weight. You know you disciplined anyway. And also two guys, I'm in the I am trying to get a new camera. I'm trying to save up 500 bucks, get me a new camera, a Canon Rebel, so I can start doing my podcast. Also, start back doing my reaction shows. Which I love my reaction shows. I think that bring out a little bit more intellectual. My reaction shows ain't nothing but my live stream without an audience intervening. So whenever I do a live reaction show, it's probably about 25, I think 15 to 25 minutes, 30 minutes at the longest. And I give you a little take on what's going on, and I give you a video inside of my video to show you what I'm talking about. I do all of that. So, uh, yeah, I love doing my reaction shows. And I love interviewing people. I love interviewing everybody. I love to have people on my show. Um, just giving y'all some different characters to look at, to give y'all something to talk about. Yeah, my brother has a bunch. My brother has a bunch of cameras. My brother been tapping into this for about 16, almost 20 years. My brother has all type of cameras. He got the fucking goddamn. I got some cameras too. I got a GoPro. I got some drones. But my brother got some shit. My brother got all type of cameras. And he started out buying all that equipment when I used to rap, when I was a rapper. So my brother started buying all that shit when I was a rapper. So that he can video all my videos and shit and footage or whatever I'm doing. So uh yeah, my my brother got a lot of cameras. He good at this shit. He has a Sony. He has a Rebel. Um, but I just know what I need. I do have the. So I want to let everybody know, man. Shout out to everybody for tapping in today, man. I'm getting a little hungry. I do have only 2 hours, not even that, to recoup, eat, whatever. I gotta holler at the lady for a second, but I appreciate you guys for tapping in. I'm gonna get back at y'all soon. It might be tonight. I'm not gonna promise you guys that, but if you see me on tonight, y'all tap in. I hope y'all get a notification. Uh, the emotion, I still got motion. I just don't got the trollers. But hey, I'm gonna tap back in. Yeah. Lisa, good to see you Sunday. 85 Cut, James Travis, Time, all you guys that tapped in today. If you subscribe, you hit that like button. If you're new, appreciate that. The donation. It's your boy Cuddy J broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas, aka Dallas Tax Us. It's the Kid Back Network, and I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. I'm holler at y'all.